time for a slightly more complicated isometric drawing. So I'm just going to do the same thing again, just down here. Draw it in like this. And what I'm going to do with this drawing is I'm going to create a drawing that doesn't use the grid completely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some slightly more off the grid lines to create angle cuts and things like that. So I'm just going to cut off a section at the front like this. Okay, once I've done that, I'm just going to trim off the lines I don't need to clean it up so it's easier to see. So that's my drawing. It's kind of like an inverse L shape right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an angle cut down to here. I'm going to run it across here. And the same thing from that point to that point. And then you can create those slightly more complicated angle cuts that we can do by hand sometimes. And I'm going to keep going with this. I'm actually going to cut out a section here as well. Just going to trim this line off at the back. And because I'm going to put this back in, I'll also need to trim this butt off again as well. Okay, so you can get yourself some more complex shapes in that way. Again, same thing, select the lines that need a bit of thickness to them. There's that one there as well. And then increase your thickness to 1. Makes it stand out a bit more. And once you've done that, we can start doing our fill. Okay, again, dark side this side. No islands. Double click. Change my color. Make it lighter. Do your medium tone on this side. No islands. This one, no islands. And then last one, I'm just going to get my lighter color on there, no islands, and on there. There you go. So you can create a lot more complicated shapes if you want to. Stick to the basics. It's entirely up to you. Obviously, the more complicated you get, the more skill you have. Therefore, the higher grades you're potentially going to get when you start using these skills in your non-exam assessments and things like that.